There's this interesting story in the Old Testament about farmers and harvesting. And there's a law about how they harvest. And the law goes like this, that when the farmer is picking up his crops, he can't go all the way to the corners. He has to make a rounded turn. And the other law was that when something fell off the wagon, he had to leave it. He couldn't go back and pick it up. And the reason being, God said, was so that poor people could come and they would have a sort of a dignified way of getting their food and not starving. And it seemed to be a beautiful system. But only in theory, because I started thinking, what if I were a farmer? See, if I'm a farmer, then I'm going to, knowing my heart, I'm going to be obsessed with exactly what radius can I make? And exactly how close can I get to the fence? And how big can I make the sides of my wagon so that nothing ever falls off? That's what I would be obsessed with. And what bugged me was that God never said. He just said, make a rounded corner and don't pick up what falls off. And that's all he said. Is that really what the law is? I don't think so. I think there must be something other that's part of what we call the law. And the radius and the falling off is a guideline to help me live out what truly is this law. I would suppose that the law is generosity. God is saying, I want you to be generous. But the frustrating part is God doesn't define for me or my neighbor next door what that generosity is going to look like. He leaves that up to me. So I can actually be generous, but maybe I'm really close to the fence. Or I could be a person who has a sort of a very selfish heart, but I look or appear to be more generous because I have more radius in my corners, which makes me wonder if the law, what we call the law, was really there to sort of indicate something in me. So my changes that's happening is, as I think about morality, what I've always called morality is maybe it's different in different places. Maybe it looks different. Because it seems that way even in the Bible that I thought was the black and white rule book about the law.